Good morning, friends, and Merry Christmas. It's Sister Marla. Anytime a new baby is born, we often hear people try to see who the child looks like. And they might say things like, well, she has her daddy's nose, or he has his mom's dimples. I know that I have my dad's eye color and my mom's fair complexion and freckles. But I also hear from folks that the older I get, the more I look like a combination of both of them. I don't specifically look as much like my mother as I did when I was younger, but I have a combination of both of my parents. And I love hearing that because they were good people and taught me many powerful, important life lessons. One of Amy Grant's early songs was called My Father's Eyes, and in there she has a line that says, when people look inside my life, I want to hear them say she has her father's eyes, eyes full of compassion. What a powerful thing to have said of any one of us. In fact, I think that's a great goal for us, that when people look at us, one of the things they say is, she has her God's eyes. He has his father's eyes, his mother's eyes, that we see people with those compassionate eyes of God. In our gospel story, this Holy Family Sunday, we see an angel appearing to Joseph and telling him to flee, for Herod is going to kill all children under the age of 2. So he's to flee into Egypt. So he takes Mary and the baby, Jesus, into Egypt to preserve their lives. And what attentive parent wouldn't do that, wouldn't do anything they could to keep their child safe, to keep their family safe, to keep safe though the lives of anybody that they love. Hopefully each person would. And friends, if we have the eyes of our God, that's what we want as well. We want to help keep safe those we love. But it becomes a question of that broader definition of love. We want that safety, we want that opportunity, we want that peace for all of those we love, and we love our neighbors. We love our immigrant brothers and sisters. We love those who are in LGBTQ, those of all races or religions, and especially to remember the poor who are among us in our own community, and the poor who are among us throughout our world. We need to remember, I believe, that as we celebrate this Christmas season, as we celebrate this feast of the Holy Family, as maybe we have signs in our yards that say, keep Christ in Christmas, to remember that our Savior was not born as a Caucasian, a blonde-haired, blue-eyed little baby, but instead was brown-skinned, was Middle Eastern, was an undocumented immigrant. That is the God we worship. That is the presence of God that we are to continue to love and to desire those lives of safety and opportunity and advantage and peace. As we get older, friends, may people look at the ways in which we choose to live our lives and the ways we choose to reach out to others and the ways we choose to broaden our understanding of what it means to be Christ's presence to others, so that at the end of our lives, that people can say of us, indeed, she had her God's eyes. He had God's eyes full of compassion.